Hi! So from the time when I asked you on my stories what color combinations or just regular colors you want to see in my looks, one of you actually suggested red. At first I was like, red what? But then I got this idea of an all red monochromatic look. Like sultry, dark red. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. It's going to be a red smoky liner today. I'm going to use my eyeshadow shield as usual. When I'm doing smoky liners you can use Scotch tape. I do have these, so I'm using them. And I'll be cutting them in half so I can use one for both of my eyes. I'm going to take away some of this excess glue and stick this to the outer corner of my eye. I'm actually leaving just 2 millimeters space between my outer corner and this shield. And I'm going to try to make them symmetrical when sticking this to my other eye. Okay, I'm going to need some kind of a base on my lids. I'm going to apply just a tiny dot of concealer on each eye. I want to cancel out the darkness on my lids and just prime for the eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to blend this in. I think I'm going to have to use a lot of palettes in this look. First I want skin tone shadow to apply all over the lid and crease. I'm going to take this one from the Taupes palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going to apply it with a Juvia's Place 007 brush. And just dust that all over my lid and crease, kind of to set the concealer in place and also have a little bit of a base color. I'm gonna start with the black pencil base because I want the look to be sultry and intense. And here's this one from Sephora Collection. I really love this pencil, but I can't even sharpen it at this point, it's so short. So I'm gonna use it to draw a sketch. And then I'm gonna take my pencil brush. This is my Morphe M149 and I'm just going to smudge this liner. Actually I'm going to line all the way to my inner corner, but I'm going to keep the line pretty thin in the inner portion of my eye. I'm gonna need a dark burgundy color to set the liner into place, and the perfect shade that I found is from the Saharan II by Juvia's Place. This one right here. I'm actually going to take it on the same brush and just stamp that all over the pencil. The pencil is going to help create a deeper burgundy shade, so it's basically going to darken the color. And I'm going to apply it all the way to my inner corner, again keeping a very thin line in the inner corner. For a true red shade I'm going to pick up my NikkieTutorials in collaboration with BeautyBay palette and pick up the shade Decay on a Morphe M507. And I'm going to carefully apply that above the burgundy shade. I've applied a little bit of that over the previous shade as well, just to make it look a little bit more red, because I feel like it was looking a little bit too purple for what I wanted to do today. Just going to use the tip of my brush and apply it on the inner portion as well. This is why I love this brush, it's very versatile, because you can use the tip and be really precise, or you can just press harder and use it as a fluffier blending brush. I'm gonna take my previous brush and blend the edge a little bit with no additional product on the brush. And I'm going to need any fluffy clean brush and blend the edge of the red. I can now remove this eyeshadow shield, I don't need it anymore. I saw this coming. I went a little bit crazy with the blend, but this is it, a very sharp liner. I have some red fallout on my face. Okay, gonna move on to the face makeup. I'm gonna combine the Catrice True Skin with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD to just create my shade, because I got a shade too light in the Catrice one. And also it's neutral toned. I would need something a little bit more warm than that. Just gonna dot that on my face. I'm gonna be careful in my eye area here to not disturb the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna need my sponge, my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm gonna use it to blend in the foundation. I'm gonna avoid my eye area because we're going to apply concealer on that area. Just going to use whatever is left to cover this pimple. I do have some here. I don't know what's wrong with my chin area these days. I need a tiny bit more around my nose. I feel like I need to reapply my lip balm every time I apply foundation. That's better. Now I can move on to concealer. I'm going to mix my Stay Naked with the Fenty concealer. Again, just because I don't have a shade that matches me. This is the placement that I always do. I'm going to use the Fenty concealer just to lighten this up a little bit. And again, I'm going to use the same sponge to blend the red. Kind of transfer to my lower lash line. That's weird. Okay, gonna apply a little bit of cream contour, again with my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. I'm going to take that on my brush, really coat my brush into the product, and then I'm going to stamp it underneath my cheekbone. I'm also going to apply some on my jawline and bring it down my neck, right in this area here. And I'm also going to contour my forehead. And I will add a little bit of that underneath my nose and around my lips. And then what I like to do is take the sponge and blend the edges of the contour just so it melts into my foundation. Since I want this look to be monochromatic, I want to add red blush, but I do not have red blush. So instead I'm going to use a red lipstick. I don't know if this shade is the one that I want, but it's the only red cream lipstick that I own. I feel like liquid lipstick can dry out faster and look patchy, so I'm scared to add liquid lipstick. That's why I would rather add a cream one. Let's just try it. So a little bit of that, and I'm going to use a dense brush like this to blend it out. Okay, that's actually not bad, but I do want to add a little bit more. Maybe just bring it up a little bit. Yeah, I actually like that. But again, I do want a little bit more. It blends out really nicely. Again, going to blend the edges with the sponge. I really like how it looks. I feel like I will probably use it again for blush. Actually, I have this idea of applying the lipstick on the bridge of my nose as well. I don't usually do these kind of things because I don't want the attention to be on my nose for obvious reasons, but yeah, that looks cute. Maybe just a tiny bit more. And what if I add faux freckles as well? I feel like they would really suit this kind of look. I'm just going to set the under eye area. I'm gonna take a dry sponge and pick up the powder, and I will set this entire area here, including my pore area, and I'm pressing the powder into my skin. Okay, I'm gonna take my highlighter. I'm going to use this Huda Beauty Golden Sands palette and pick up this light gold shade. Just going to apply that on my cheekbone, a little bit on the chin, and the nose. I like highlighting here in between my brows and a tiny bit above my brows. I'm actually going to use the same highlighter in my inner corner with a tinier brush and underneath the arch of my brow. Okay, let's finish off the eyes. I'm going to apply the pencil on my waterline first. I think I'm going to use just a tiny bit of that burgundy shade in my outer corner. I'm going to take it on an angle brush because I don't want a lot of it. Just a little bit so it connects to the liner, and then blending it out with my pencil brush. I do love an inner corner wing, but everything bleeds in my inner corner. I have opened the Sephora Collection Intense Ink Liner. I've had this in my drawer, but it was sealed. I just opened it and applied it here. It's waterproof. I hope it lasts in my inner corner. And I do love the sharp tip since it's freshly opened. It's so sharp and precise. Just going to use it to follow my the shape of my eye and apply it a little bit downwards. I managed to put on my lashes without tearing up, because I usually, as soon as I place my lashes to my eye starts watering and it's so annoying. I'm going to line my lips. This is Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 708. Just a brown reddish pencil. I also used it to line the outer corners of my lips, and I'm going to apply this YSL Vinyl Cream in the shade 420. This is kind of like a stained gloss type of a situation. Just going to apply it in the center. Now that I see that my lips are so red, I feel like my eyes are a little bit pink. When the red shadow is blended out, it kind of looks almost pink. I think I'm going to maybe apply a little bit more. Just try to intensify the red in it. Yeah, it doesn't make a huge difference. Oh, and I almost forgot about Freckles. I'll be using this little freckle pen and just apply some. I'm trying to blend really fast so they won't look very pigmented. Yeah, I think that's enough. And this is today's look all complete. I really hope you enjoyed how it came out. And if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And thank you so much for watching. Hope I'll see you next time. Bye!